Okay. Bandeham Shri Guru Shri Atha Parakamlam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Saganaraganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vidam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Gyanajana Shalakya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurava Bhistam Supurakam Gurganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanugam Govindabhidam Ujjwalam Bharatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwagurun Shahativyat Bhagavat Premna Vebija Pradam Devam Divyatanum Suchanda Bharanam Balarka Chilanshitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Sridharam Vansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavenibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Antya-lila chapter 20, the Sikshastaka Prayers. So we're on the, let's see. What is it? This is the 6th verse, I believe, of the Sikshastaka Prayers. ¿Tú quieres este? ¿Ah? Bueno, entonces adelante. Mm-hmm. Okay, ese es el capítulo, es el libro correcto. Okay. Antya-lila. Aquí. Okay. Estamos en este verso. Okay. Okay. Cerrar la puerta. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and this is Antya-lila chapter 20, the Sikshastaka Prayers, text number 35. Puna ati utkanta doinya hoila udgam Krishna tai mage prema nama sankirtan. Natural humility and eagerness then awoke in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He prayed to Krishna to be able to chant the Maha Mantra in ecstatic love. So, Nayanam Galadashrudaraya, Varanam Gadgara Rudaya Gira, Pulakar Nichitam Vapukara, Tabanama Grahane Bhavishyati. My dear Lord, when will my eyes be beautified by filling with tears that constantly glide down as I chant your holy name? When will my voice falter and all the hairs on my body stand erect in transcendental happiness as I chant your holy name? So I'm going to also read Srila Guru Maharaj's translation of this verse. Nayanam galadashrudaraya varanam gadgara rudaya gira pulakar nichitam vapukara tabanama grahane bhavishyati. The 6th verse of the Sikshastakam, right? And this is, O my Lord, when will tears flow from my eyes like waves and my voice tremble in ecstasy? When will the hairs of my body stand on end while chanting your holy name? I'll read here Guru Maharaj's commentaries. In this verse, the devotee's prayer has been granted and he has acquired a position in Krishna's domain. Now his ambition has no end. Although he is posted in a safe position, he is again praying for further promotion. First he aspired only for an insignificant position as the dust under the soles of Krishna's divine feet. Then the grant came. The touch of Krishna's holy feet came to the dust, and the dust was converted as if by a magic wand. Now a greater, higher demand automatically comes. The devotee thinks, what is this? I prayed only to become the dust of the soles of your feet, but what do I now feel within me? I am the dust of the earth, and you are the supreme absolute truth. But by the very touch of your lotus feet, dust has been converted into such a great and inconceivable substance. I wonder, how is it that I have been transformed? Now I find that my demand is for greater intimacy. First I aspired for servitude, but now by the touchstone of your lotus feet, that hope has been converted into spontaneous attraction, Raga Marg. Spontaneous attraction can only mean Krishna, not Narayan or Ramachandra. Krishna means one who is worshipped by divine love and affection. He is the king of affection, the center of affection and love. The devotee's whole conception of devotion changed just by coming in touch with Krishna's lotus feet, and he was graced by the demand for more intimacy. Greater love and affection came to grace that servitor. He was raised to such a plane of dedication that his prayer has changed. He thinks, what is this? I can't check my tears. They're coming incessantly, and when I try to chant your name, my Lord, I feel that I am losing control. Some interference from another quarter is moving me, disturbing my normal thinking and aspirations. I feel I'm in the midst of another plane. I am nowhere. I have lost control. I have become a doll in the hands of some other power. My aspiration is taking me towards something else. Now I not only want a connection with you as a servitor from a distance, but coming in touch with the magic wand of your lotus feet, my aspiration has changed. I see that so many devotees are engaged in your service and chanting your name. And seeing this, my hopes have been raised. I want to be lifted to that position. I can visualize that position from far away, but now my earnest prayer is that I may be raised to that level. Your connection has given me such thirst. I want to be handled by you. Play with me as you like in your own way. My heart hankers after such a relationship with you. When I chant your name with this feeling, I find that my previous conception has changed, and my new hankering is for the standard of spontaneous love. I pray that you lift me into that plane of your divine affection and love. A very beautiful commentary of Srila Maharaj on this sixth verse of Mahaprabhu's Sikshastaka 8 prayers. Nayanam galadashrudaraya baranam gadgararudaya gira pulakar nichitam vapukara tabanama grahane bhavishyati. Primadana bhina vyarta daridra jivan dashakore beta more deho primadan. Without love of Godhead, my life is useless. Therefore I pray that you accept me as your servant and give me the salary of ecstatic love of God. Rasantarabeshe hoila biyoga swaran udbega bisharadoinye kore pralapan. Separation from Krishna woke various mellows of distress. Separation from Krishna woke various mellows of distress, lamentation, and humility. Thus, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke like a crazy man. Rasant antareya veshe means in the ecstatic love characterized by different mellows or rasas. Separation from Krishna woke various rasas of distress, lamentation, and humility. Thus, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke like a crazy man. So, Prabhupada uses the word mellow, but usually when he's using the word mellow, it refers to rasa. He's looking for some equivalent English translation, which is very beautiful, but we should also be able to recognize and understand certain words that appear frequently in our readings and discussions, and certainly the word as Rasa is one of them. Rasa means, literal meaning of rasa is juice or the essence of something, but we can also say rasa means the quality of the relationship, the quality of the rasa with the Lord. So now we go. Separation from Krishna awoke various mellows of distress, lamentation, and humility, or various rasas of distress, lamentation, and humility. Thus, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke like a crazy man. And then we come to the 7th verse of the Sikshastaka Prayers. Yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrisharidam shunyaitam jagat sarvam govindam virahena me. Yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrishaidam shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. My dear Lord, my Lord Govinda, because of separation from you, I consider even a moment a great millennium. Tears flow from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I see the entire world as void. Okay. And Srila Sridhar Maharaj's translation. Yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravrishaidam shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahena me. O Govinda, without you the world is empty. Tears are flooding my eyes like rain, and a moment seems like forever. And Srila Sridhar Maharaj comments. Sometimes this verse is translated, O Govinda, without you I feel a moment to be 12 years or more. The word yuga is sometimes translated 12 years. Some devotees say this is because Mahaprabhu experienced the most intense separation from Krishna in the mood of Radharani for 12 years. In the Sanskrit dictionary, it is said that one yuga means 12 years. That is one conception. Another meaning is millennium or age. A yuga can also mean an unlimited amount of time. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, one moment seems like an unlimited period of time, and my eyes are shedding tears like rain. The rainy season produces so many floods, and now it seems to me that my eyes are flooding. How are you? Okay. You'll make them in the temple?
Sure.
Okay. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, one moment seems like an unlimited period of time, and my eyes are shedding tears like rain. The rainy season produces so many floods, and now it seems to me that my eyes are flooding. The visible is becoming invisible to me. I am so withdrawn from the present environment that I can't see anything. My mind feels so much internal attraction towards the center of the infinite that wherever I cast my glance, I see nothing. Everything appears vacant because I feel as if Govinda has withdrawn from me. Such a peculiar sort of feeling is within me. I have no interest in anything. All my interest is drawn towards Govinda, and to such a degree that I am a stranger to my present environment. I have nothing, no consciousness. It has gone somewhere else, towards the infinite. When there is a drought, all the rivers and lakes dry up. The water is drawn towards the gas world. Nowhere is a drop of water to be found. It is something like that. All charm is withdrawn so extensively that everything is empty. My senses, mind, and everything else has been drawn up, attracted by the all-attractive, all-charming, all-sweet personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, reality, the beautiful. Sometimes it seems that the gap between union and separation is like so many millennia. A devotee thinks, I have lost the consciousness of meeting Krishna long, long ago. He has a faint remembrance. I had some union with Krishna, but I left that so far behind, so far off, that it appears to be an unlimited gap of time. I once had a faint recollection, but now it is gone, perhaps forever. He feels such a great degree of disappointment and despair. This is the standard of the infinite world, just as we measure the distance of the planets and stars by light years. Here the transcendental temperament is being measured by such a standard. What audacity we have to deal with things so great and beyond our jurisdiction. At first the devotee thought, If I'm raised to that standard of service, my heart will be fulfilled. My heart will be quenched, and I will feel some ease and satisfaction within me. So that's in the verse where Mahaprabhu is praying to become an atom of dust at the lotus feet of the Lord. What is that? That is Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitamam Vishame Bhavam Buddho Kripayata Vapara Pankaja Stita Duli Sadrisham Vichintaya. O son of Nanda Maharaj, I am your eternal servant, yet because of my own karma I have fallen into this terrible ocean of birth and death. Accept this fallen soul and consider me a particle of dust at your holy lotus feet. So that was a prayer to be accepted by the Lord and placed at his lotus feet. He thinks, seeing the devotees shedding tears incessantly, the hairs of their... At first the devotee thought, if I'm raised to that standard of service, as a particle of dust at the Lord's lotus feet, my heart will be fulfilled, my thirst will be quenched, and I will feel some ease and satisfaction within me. But the development of his devotion took him to an unexpected plane of life. It is the nature of divine love that when a drop of that medicine is given to a hankering patient, the patient thinks he is cured, but he is taken into a dangerous position. Okay. It is the nature of divine love that when a drop of that medicine is given to a hankering patient, the patient thinks he is cured, but he is taken into a dangerous position. He thinks, seeing the devotees shedding tears incessantly, the hairs of their bodies standing on end, their voices choked up, while chanting the name of Krishna, I was charmed. Those symptoms attracted me, and I thought that if I could attain this, I would feel real satisfaction. But upon attaining that plane, what do I find? Just the opposite. Coming into real connection with the infinite, he feels hopeless. He thinks, there is no limit to progress. Rather, as much as I come in intimate connection with the infinite, I feel hopeless. The more we advance, the more we find it unlimited. And finding it unlimited, we become hopeless, but we can't turn back. There is no possibility of retracing our steps. We can only go ahead. This is the spirit of a genuine devotee. Finding the infinite characteristic of our prospect, we can't leave. We become hopeless thinking the highest kind of nectar is just before me, but I can't taste it. I'm unable to touch it or get it in my fist. Still, its charm is so great that I can't retreat from this entanglement. And without that, a small span of time seems like millions of years. A devotee thinks, oh, long, long ages have passed away. Still I am in want. I am trying to get it, but I can't get it, and time is passing. Time is also infinite. So many rivers of tears take birth from my eyes. Tears profusely run down from my eyes over my body, but I can't find the position of success within my reach. My mind is fully vacant. I can't find any trace of my future. I have no charm, no attraction for anything else that might seem to console this diseased body. I find no possibility of solace from any other quarter. All alternatives have been eliminated. I am fully in the clutches of Krishna consciousness and love of Krishna. If there is anyone who can come to my relief, help me. I am lost. I am helpless. If there is anyone who can help me, please come to my rescue. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that when we are deeply situated in love of Krishna, we can't leave it, but our thirst increases and we feel no satisfaction. We are in the midst of such an apparently horrible position. The hankering for Krishna, which awakens in one's mind, takes this direction. When a devotee really comes in connection with Krishna, his position will be all eliminating and all exclusive. His complete concentration will be on Krishna. In this verse, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu describes how a devotee goes further awakens a higher conception of Krishna, and then seeing Krishna just before him but not getting him feels this kind of separation. The more he progresses, the more he finds himself in this position of hopelessness. This highest advice of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu helps us adjust ourselves to this intense mood of separation. He tells us, you are going to be lost in Krishna consciousness, and what will be your position? You are a drop and you will be thrown into the ocean of divine love. A very poetic, very nice description. So this the 7th verse of the Sikshastaka Mahaprabhu. Yugaitam nimeshena chakshusha pravishaitam shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahename. O Govinda, without you the world is empty. Tears are flooding my eyes like rain, and a moment seems like forever. So a moment seems like forever, and as it's mentioned in this translation, some persons will translate this yugayitam nimeshesha shunyatai prabhrishayitam as a moment seems like 12 years, because that's one translation. But Guru Maharaj puts it in terms of a different perspective, of a moment seems like forever or an eternity. So this is interesting, because in the purport of that, or the commentary on that verse, Srila Sridhar Maharaj mentions light years. So there is two conceptions within physics. There's Newtonian physics and there's Einsteinian physics. So in Newtonian physics, it's action and reaction, cause and effect. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So that's all put in terms of the finite. But when you get close to when you get objects moving at the speed of light, that physics breaks down. It's no longer applicable. And just like if you have a number and you try to divide it by 0, what do you get? You get infinity. So we're dealing with in Einsteinian physics, you're dealing with particles accelerated at the speed of light, and everything becomes changed. So then when we look at the planets, for instance, we don't measure them in terms of feet or miles or kilometers or like anything like that. We're measuring the distances between distant bodies in terms of light years. And you can say this is all part of a different terminology which is occurring. So many things change, when you consider everything at rapid movement. Like there is that one theory that says you can, when you're talking about speeds of light, you can know the speed of an object, but you can't know its position. Or you can know the position of an object, but you can't know its speed. So everything becomes indefinite. So this is like something of the incertitude that is existing here, which is being described in this verse, that the devotee wanted some intimate relationship with the Lord, but in that intimate relationship, all of a sudden there causes this disturbance that with even a second or a fraction of a second without you becomes like infinity, like forever. And the devotee is feeling that separation. And here in Guru Maharaj's commentary, he describes hopelessness. Of course, it is hopelessness in one sense, but in another sense, we say union in separation. The union means that the intense separation, feelings of separation from the Lord, brings remembrance of the Lord, and therefore a union in that separation. Just like we are remembering the devotees in separation also. For instance, today is the disappearance day of Dhananjaya Pandit. It's the disappearance day of Srinivasacharya, It's the disappearance day of Gadadhar Das. So we can say, in remembering the disappearance from a devotee, like the disappearance of Srila Sridhar Maharaj, or the disappearance of Srila Govinda Maharaj, or the disappearance of Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, we are remembering them, but it's not just a feeling of sadness. No, there's also happiness that's produced by the idea of feeling the presence of the person by remembering them. So these are some of the, so there, we can say in one sense it is hopelessness, but in another sense, the hopelessness itself produces hope. That is something of the idea, because out of that intense mood of separation, which can be described as hopelessness, there is also producing some memory and some presence of the Lord by that memory. So, Premadana Vina Vyarta, let's see. Where am I? Okay. Udbegedibasana Jai Krishna Hoila Jugasam Varshara Mega Prai Ashruvarishe Nayan. In my agitation, a day never ends, for every moment seems like a millennium. Pouring incessant tears, my eyes are like clouds in the rainy season. Govinda Virahe Shunya Hoila Tribhuvan Tushanale Pade Jena Natjai Jivan. The three worlds have become void because of separation from Govinda. I feel as if I were burning alive in a slow fire. Krishna Udasina Hoila Korite Parikan Sakisab Kohe Krishna Kora Upekan. Lord Krishna has become indifferent to me just to test my love. And my friends say, better to disregard him, better to forget him. Eteka chintite radhar nirmala nitridoi sabhabika primara swabhava korila udai. So, better to forget him. This is, my friends say, better to disregard him or better to forget him. That's Radharani's friends. Radharani is feeling so much intense separation from the Lord, and her friends, the gopis, are telling, oh, it's better that you forget him. It is causing you so much pain. But she can't. They're saying that, and nobody can really forget Krishna. Eteka chintite radhar nirmala hridoi swabhavika premar swabhava korila udoi. While Srimati Radharani was thinking in this way, the characteristics of natural love became present because of her pure heart. So Mahaprabhu is feeling this. He's intensely feeling the mood of Srimati Radharani because he is of a golden color, we know that. But who is Mahaprabhu? He is internally Krishna, but he's covered with the Bhavakanti, the mood and the beauty and luster of Srimati Radharani. She's golden, Krishna's black. But Mahaprabhu has taken Radharani's luster and her mood. What is this producing? This is producing madness. Now, how can you define that madness? How can we say it's madness? Because Mahaprabhu is feeling deep separation from Krishna in the mood of Radharani. But Mahaprabhu is Krishna. Internally, he's Krishna. So how can a person feel separation from themselves? And if they feel separation from themselves, then we will say that is madness. To feel separation from yourself, that is madness. So, eteka chintite radhar nirmala hridoi swabhavika premar swabhava korila udoi. While Srimati Radharani was thinking in this way, the characteristics of natural love became manifest because of her pure heart. Irsha. I wanted to find out about this word. Does someone have a phone? Do you have a phone? You? No. Can you look up this word? I'll spell it. IRSYA. Just put IRSYA and then put meaning. Meaning. MEAINING. Irsha, meaning.
I'm not on the internet here.
What?
I'm not on the Wi-Fi here. Do you have the password?
Yeah, give it to me. I'm trying to remember. Okay. Let me see. Where do I find the connection? Where do I find what? Okay. Okay. Let's see if this works. There's no connection. Okay, I'm going to go on. I'm losing too much time, but let me see. Yeah. Internet. What? I don't think it's going to have it because this is a Sanskrit term, but meaning in English. Okay. Okay, well, it just says here what it says here also. Irsa means envy. Okay, jealousy also. I think jealousy is a better translation for irsha than envy here. Because in the spiritual world, envy of other persons doesn't exist, but jealousy exists. Radharani feels jealousy, but mood of envy doesn't arise so much in devotees, but sometimes translated as envy, but I'll put here. Irshad kantadonya prodevinoy etabhava ekatai korila udoy. The ecstatic symptoms of jealousy, great eagerness, humility, zeal, and supplication all became manifest at once. So Radharani, when Srimati Radharani was thinking in this way, the characteristics of natural love became manifest because of her pure heart. The ecstatic symptoms of jealousy, great eagerness, humility, zeal, and supplication all became manifest at once. Itabhave Radha Raman Ashtira Hoila Sakigan Age Prode Shloka Jay Parila. In that mood, the mind of Srimati Radharani was agitated, and therefore she spoke a verse of advanced devotion to her gopi friends. Say Bhave Prabhu say Shloka Ucharila Shloka Charite Tadrupa Pune Hoila. In that same spirit of ecstasy, Mahaprabhu recited that verse, and as soon as he did so, he felt like Srimati Radharani. Aslishava pararatam pinashtuma madarshanam marmatam karotuva yatatatava vidadatu lampato matprananatas tusa eva napara. Aslishava pararatam pinashtuma madarshanam marmatam karotuva yatatatava vidadatu lampato matprananatas tasa eva na prananatas tusa eva napara. Let Krishna tightly embrace this maidservant who has fallen at his lotus feet, or let him trample me or break my heart by never being visible to me. He is a debauchee after all and can do whatever he likes, but he is still no one other than the worshipable Lord of my heart. So this is intense mood of Radharani. This is the last verse of the Sikshastaka. And it's so elevated, it's practically indecipherable in a sense that Radharani is calling Krishna a lampato. This is a very strong word. It means you are, after all, a debauchee, but you are the Lord of my life. It's a very strong word. I can't imagine. Hard to imagine this use, Okay. Aslishava pararatam pinashtuma madarshanam marmatam karotuva yatatata va vidatu lampato mat prananatas tusa eva napara. Krishna may embrace me in love or trample me under his feet. He may break my heart by hiding himself from me. Let that debauchee do whatever he likes, but he will always be the only Lord of my life. And the intensity of this verse is makes it unique. When we're singing the songs in Karti of the Sikshastaka, we don't even sing the commentaries of this verse by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. This verse, we'll say the verse and I'll read the Chaitanya Charitamrita, but these subjects are beyond the what's the word? Beyond the perception of the devotee normally, unless a very advanced person. Okay, Ami Krishna Pada, here's what the Chaitanya Charitamrita says about this. And this is from here on in, especially, this is all in the form of Bengali poetry. Rather than couplets or verses, it's now in the form of song. Ami Krishna Paradashi, Teho Rasa Sukarasi, Alingiya, Koryatmasad, Kibana, Deya Darshan, Janardan Mora Tanuman, Tabuteho Mora Prananat. I am a maidservant at the lotus feet of Krishna. He is the embodiment of transcendental happiness and rasa. If he likes, he can tightly embrace me and make me feel oneness with him. Or, by not giving me his audience, he may corrode my mind and body. Nevertheless, it is he who is the Lord of my life. Saki he shunamora manera nischai, kiba anurag kore, kiba dukkha diyamare, mora praneshvara Krishna anyanoi. Who is that? Okay. Saki he shuna mora manera nischoi, kiba anurag kore, kiba dukkha diyamare, mora praneshvara Krishna anyanoi. My dear friend, just hear the decision of my mind. Krishna is the Lord of my life in all conditions, whether he shows me affection or kills me by giving me unhappiness. Jadi anya narigan mora basha tanuman mora sobhagya prakata koriya tasabare deya pida amasane kore krida senarigane dekhaya. Sometimes Krishna gives up the company of other gopis and becomes controlled mind and body by me. Thus he manifests my good fortune and gives others distress by performing his loving affairs with me. Kibateho lambata sakadrishtas sakapata anyanari ganakorisat more dite manapida mora age kore krida tabuteha mora prananat. Or, since after all he is a very cunning, obstinate debauchee with a propensity to cheat, he takes to the company of other women. He then indulges in loving affairs with them in front of me to give distress to my mind. Nevertheless, he is still the Lord of my life. Naganiyapana duk sabe banshi tarasuka mara tatparya more jadi diya duka tarahoila mahasuka se duka mora suka barya. I do not mind my personal distress. I only wish for the happiness of Krishna, for his happiness is the goal of my life. However, if he feels great happiness in giving me distress, that distress is the best of my happiness. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur says that a devotee does not care about his own happiness and distress. He is simply interested in seeing that Krishna is happy, and for that purpose he engages in various activities. A pure devotee has no way of sensing happiness except by seeing that Krishna is happy in every respect. If Krishna becomes happy by giving him distress, such a devotee accepts that unhappiness as the greatest of all happiness. Those who are materialistic, however, who are very proud of material wealth and have no spiritual knowledge, like the Prakrita Sahajas, regard their own happiness as the aim of life. Some of them aspire to enjoy themselves by sharing the happiness of Krishna. This is the mentality of fruitive workers who want to enjoy sense gratification by making a show of service to Krishna. Yanadira Bansha Krishna. Yanadire Banshe Krishna Tara Rupe Satrishna Tarina Panya Hoy Duki Muitara Paya Padi Loya Jana Hate Dore Krida Karana Tare Karun Suki. If Krishna, attracted by the beauty of some other woman, wants to enjoy with her but is unhappy because he cannot get her, I fall down at her feet, catch her hand, and bring her to Krishna to engage her for his happiness. Kanta Krishna Kore Rosh, Krishna Pai, Santos, Sukha Pai, Tanada Bartsane, Jata Jogya Koreman, Krishna Tate Sukhapan, Shadimana Alpas Sadhane. When a beloved gopi shows symptoms of anger toward Krishna, Krishna is very satisfied. Indeed, he is extremely pleased when chastised by such a gopi. She shows her pride suitably, and Krishna enjoys that attitude. Then she gives up her pride with a little endeavor. Se nari jiye kene Krishna marma bhyata jane tabu Krishna kore gararaos nija suke manikaj paduka tara shiribaj Krishnera matra chahiye santosh. Why does a woman continue to live who knows that Krishna's heart is unhappy but who still shows her deep anger toward him? She is interested in her own happiness. I condemn such a woman to be struck on the head with a thunderbolt, for we simply want the happiness of Krishna. Jai Gopi Mora Kore Dveshe Krishnera Kore Santoshe Krishna Jare Kore Abhilas Muitara Gare Jana Tare Sevon Dashihana Tabe Mora Sukera Ulas. If a gopi envious of me satisfies Krishna and Krishna desires her, I shall not hesitate to go to her home and become her maidservant, for then my happiness will be awakened. Okay. Kusti Viprara Ramani Pativrata Shiromani Patilage Koila Vishara Seva Stambila Suryaragati Jiaila Mritapati Tushta Koila Mukyatina Deva. The wife of a Brahmin suffering from leprosy manifested herself as the topmost of all chaste women by serving a prostitute to satisfy her husband. She thus stopped the movement of the sun, brought her dead husband back to life, and satisfied the three principal demigods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwara. The Ditya Purana, Markandeya Purana, and Padma Purana tell about a Brahmin who was suffering from leprosy, but had a very chaste and faithful wife. He desired to enjoy the company of a prostitute, and therefore his wife went to her and became her maidservant just to draw her attention for his service. When the prostitute agreed to associate with him, the wife brought her the leprotic husband. When that leper, the sinful son of a Brahmin, saw the chastity of his wife, he finally abandoned his sinful intentions. When While coming home, however, he touched the body of Markandeya Rishi, who thus cursed him to die at sunrise because of her chastity. The woman was very powerful. Therefore, when she heard about the curse, she vowed to stop the sunrise. Because of her strong determination to serve her husband, the three deities, namely Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar, were very happy, and they gave her the benediction that her husband would be cured and brought back to life. This example was given herein to emphasize that a devotee should engage himself exclusively for the satisfaction of Krishna without personal motives. That will make his life successful. So that story is of a woman. She was very chaste, and she had a husband who was suffering from leprosy. It was very foolish. And somehow or other, he became attracted to some famous prostitute. I believe her name was Hira, meaning that her fee for seeing a client was 1 diamond. It was just called Hira. So then, but this Brahmin and his wife, they were very poor, so there's no way he could pay so much money to go to the prostitute, but he was very enchanted with the prostitute. So his wife went to the prostitute's house when she wasn't there, and she cleaned and ordered everything very beautifully and arranged everything so nicely. And in this way, she waited to find out who was cleaning my house. Then when she found out that her house was being cleaned repeatedly by the wife of the Brahmin, she asked her, well, why are you doing this? And she said, well, I have this foolish husband who's a leper, but he's very enchanted by you. So I'm doing this, so you please help me. And so then the prostitute said, all right, bring your husband here. And then she had two, first she was going to serve the leper husband of, the prostitute was going to serve him. So she served two meals. One meal was very pure and sattvic. It was very all vegetarian things and everything served on leaf plates and very nice like that. And the other was so many things, meats and all these things served in golden plates and with golden bowls and everything. And then the prostitute said, now sit down and eat your meal, which meal you want. And the leper, he was a Brahmin, so he sat down at the leaf plate and he ate from there. And then the prostitute said, actually, this meal, leaf plate, is cooked by your wife, and she is like this meal. She is pure. But I am like the dirty things in the gold plate. And then the prostitute, the leper husband, understood what the prostitute was telling him. So, he overcame his foolishness. But then when he was coming home or something, he touched the body of Markandeya Rishi, who was cursed him to die, and he's a leper touching Markandeya Rishi. But then the woman, by her chastity, she is able to stop the curse and bring her husband back to life and everything like this. So anyway, this story is in the Purana. So here, Mahaprabhu in the mood of Radharani says, if a gopi envious of me satisfies Krishna and Krishna desires her, I shall not hesitate to go to her house and become her maidservant, for then my happiness will be awakened. The wife of a Brahmin suffering from leprosy manifested himself as the topmost of all chaste. The wife of a Brahmin suffering from leprosy manifested herself as the topmost of all chaste women by serving a prostitute to satisfy her husband. She thus stopped the movement of the sun, brought her dead husband back to life, and satisfied the three principal demigods, Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar. So anyway, it's late. I'm stopping here. And then after all this, after the class, after we finish, then you can then you can dress. There's a dhoti and a kurta for you and everything like that. You can put on tilak, and then we'll have initiation. All right. Okay. And then, if you want, are you still thinking you'll live here, right? Okay, you can do that too, and okay. Okay. All right. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Chaitanya Nama Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatha Maranaman Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatam Bhakta Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath Jai Gosai Kori Charana Banan Jao Ete Vijnana Shabista Puran Jai Gosai Charmritaradas Asabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagrah Kader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanima Janame Janame More Amilas Jai Gosai Jabe Bhaje Koilamas Radha Krishna Antya-lila Korila Prakash Anande Bolo Hari Bhash Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Manjai Aman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Naratamudha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Haribo. Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Chuki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Charyasta Tara Sadashi Shiman Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravajaka Charyasta Tara Sadashi Shiman Srila Bhakti Rakshidhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagavad Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvavarena Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmala Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Sri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Sri Koladvip Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavanam Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan Sham Khanda Radha Kunda Kulanda Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Shri Kartik Brata Ki Jai. Shri Damodar Brata Ki Jai. Niyama Seva Ki Jai. Shri Urja Brata Ki Jai. Shri Damodar Dhananjaya Pandit Tirobha Mahotsav Ki Jai. Shri Gadadhar Das Tirobha Mahotsav Ki Jai. Shri Srinivasacharya Tirobha Mahotsav Ki Jai. Shri Gopastami Ki Jai. Shri Godan Ki Jai. Shri Go Gras Dan Ki Jai. Shri Go Kridam Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. So, can you just push this whenever it is? You share or what? Share.
Share.
Yeah. Does it say share?
I don't see share, but I see finish.
Oh, finish. Okay, push finish.